I'm speaking with Mr. Wade Marshall. He's owner of Saltbox Farm in Benton, Arkansas, just outside of Benton, actually. And if you want to find the farm, you can visit their Saltbox Farm Facebook page, and you'll find a phone number there to call and get directions and about how much longer they're going to be in season. But Saltbox Farm is known for strawberries, and they're in their second year of operation. And Wade, just tell us how the pandemic has affected your operation there this year and what type of strawberry crop you have.
Well, we've got an excellent crop this year. Some of the effects, I kind of went through worrying about if we'd ever sell a single berry, so I neglected some of my chores like weeding, and then we started out where we pick and call people, which we never were equipped for that, so we become employers, which we didn't expect to be. And so we've had a lot of good kids. My kids have really stepped up the plate, picked a lot of berries. And so then once the governor started opening up the state and relaxing some of the regulations, we were able to start letting people pick again. And that's what we really wanted to do to start with. It's enjoyed visiting people, kids, coming out to the farm. That's something they enjoy. It's seeing where their food come from. Most folks never saw where a strawberry plant looked like. So our response has been overwhelming. The crop looks great. We're probably, if I had to guess, 80% or above the potential of the field. And considering how many weeds I let grow up, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and I've seen some photos that you've sent us, and the quality of the berries looks really, really good. About how much longer do you think you might remain in operation, but so people who are viewing our little conversation have time to come out and pick some before you're done?
If the weather holds as nice as it is, and it doesn't turn out to be 90 degrees, I think we could at least have 2 more weeks. That's a ballpark guess. Like I said, like my granddad says, I'm not in charge of that, so I don't know.
2 more weeks. Well, that gives people who haven't already visited you a little time, and they can call and find out, exactly when you're going to be open. I know you're not open Monday through Friday because you have to kind of recover. I think you told me you kind of got picked out yesterday.
Yes, sir. We had about 750 pounds come out of the field. That's the trouble with it. We were done by noon, and we had to shut the gate. Unfortunately, it's tough when you really want to make people happy. That's why we do this, is have people picking strawberries be happy, that you have to shut the gate and tell them they can't come in. If they don't understand, we don't stock or order strawberries, we grow them.
Sure. And I know that you've made some adjustments because of the pandemic. I notice you have some hand washing stations, and you sanitize all the buckets you let people utilize. Talk about that.
Well, that's actually part of the food safety regulations. We had to go to class and get certified on that. And so hand washing and sanitary buckets is part of food safety, but the pandemic has really helped us push that. So we do ask you to wash your hands and grab a clean bucket. We wash them with bleach afterwards and let them dry in the sun. And I've got a wagon set up where people can go in one side, get a bucket, stay apart, come back. Now, that does get a little bit worrisome when there's so many people. Then we had a little rainstorm the other day that everyone come out, and I've got a small little shed. I finally told people, I said, just take the berries, go. So we didn't have everybody under the shed at once, but it's been okay. It's where people are pretty respectful of each other's space.
Well, that's awesome. I think we're all trying to adjust to the distancing, if you will, and the safety precautions. But hey, people want to get out on a bright, beautiful, sunny day, and they love to pick berries, don't they?
Yes, they do. People love strawberries.
Well, that's great. Thank you for sharing a little bit about your operation with us today, Wade. And if time allows, at some point down the road, we might, since I don't live too far from where you are, might try to come out and visit you myself one day. Good to know you're up there in Saline County, and hopefully your farm and operation will just grow in popularity in the years to come.
Thanks, sir.
I've been talking to Wade Marshall, owner of Saltbox Farm in Benton.